Welcome back. Today we're going to learn how to create this train wheel here. So what we're going to do first is we're going to go ahead and create a 2D sketch that basically follows this rough outline here. And then we're going to do a center revolve around it to start off. Okay, so let's go ahead and come into Autodesk. Let's do a new standard part here. And as usual, start a 2D sketch on the XY plane. All right, and so I'm going to go ahead and now start making a 2D sketch here. Okay, just like I mentioned a bit ago. So I believe it's about 0.25 height all the way. Let's see here. We're going to come over 1 inch. Now we're going to grab our arc tool. We're going to find that green dot, come down perpendicular to our x-axis here, click, and we're going to do an arc of 0.125. Okay. Good. Now let's grab our line tool again. So we're going to make a line here, 0.25, enter, come up. Let's see, that dimension is 0.125. Come across, whoop. Let's make sure that is 0.125. And then come across here, a distance of 0.5. And then come down to our x-axis again, 0.125, and back to our center. All right, go ahead and hit escape. Let's go ahead and dimension that. And let's make that tangent, and we're good. Finish sketch. And we're going to want to do a revolve around that axis. Hit OK. And now we have the basic 3D shape of our wheel here. Now we got to create these round parts here. A couple of them, 4 of them. Okay, a round of 0.0625. All right, so let's come on back to our wheel. Grab our fillet and 0.0625. Put one there, 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 and there. Okay, hit apply, and there we go. Now we want to make that hole in the center of our wheel. So if you look at this hole right here has a diameter of 0.280. So we're going to make a hole with a diameter of 0.280. So let's click on that face, start a 2D sketch, point, finish sketch, hole, and we're going to go through all and 0.28. Diameter. Hit OK. Okay, there we go. All right, so now we need to make our spokes, if you will, okay, or these hollow sections. Okay, notice these angles, what we're going to use, and we need 2 diameters. We need this diameter right here, all right, 0.375, and we need this outer diameter to make 2 circles, 0.625. Okay, so let's come on back to Autodesk. Let's go ahead and just click on that face, start a 2D sketch. Let's grab our circle tool, find the origin, that green dot, and drag it out. It has a radius of 0.375, so we're going to make a diameter here. Actually, let's just drag it out first. Hit escape, or not, and make another circle here. Alright, now let's dimension them. diameter for the smaller one is 0.375 plus 0.375, and for the outer one here, 0.625 plus 0.625. Okay, hit escape. Now we need to add those angles in. So what we're going to do for the angles is we're first going to make some construction lines. So I'm just going to kind of draw one out here somewhere for now. Okay, and then I'm also going to draw another one up here. And then my final construction line, I'm going to make it just right along the x-axis here. Okay, and I want this line to be 15 degrees. And then the angle between here, all right, well, 30 degrees. It looks good. I'm going to go ahead and hit escape. Now that I have those angles in here, I'm going to turn off my construction line, grab my regular line, and I'm going to zoom in here, and I'm just going to trace right along. Look for those constraints as you draw them. There's one. Okay. And over here, there's one. Hit escape. Okay, now we got some trimming to do. Come up here to your trim tool. Let's get rid of that, and our construction lines we can get rid of now that we have them. Okay. Okay, go ahead and finish your sketch, and we're gonna extrude that through, and let's just go to a distance of all. Okay. Finally, to get the rest of the spokes, you may have guessed that we're going to do a circular pattern. So we're first going to click the feature, which is right here. Then for our rotation axis, let's just click on that hole that we made earlier. And we want 6 of them. So by default, it already puts in 6, so we're good. So hit OK. All right, and there we go. We have our wheel almost completed. Last feature we need to put in is this guy right here. Okay, so we need to use these following dimensions. We got a hole right here at the end. So let's come back into Autodesk, click on that face, start a 2D sketch. All right, so first thing I'm going to do is let's rotate that over once. All right, I'm going to grab my circle tool. I'm going to drag a circle out right over here in this kind of vicinity, right about here. And I want to give it a diameter of 0.25. And I'm going to dimension that from our center here. Well, hit escape. I'm going to put a point in there. I'm going to dimension that from the center. A distance of 0.7. Okay. Let's go ahead and now finish our sketch. And we're going to extrude that a distance of, I believe, 0.375. Okay, there we go. Finally, let's go ahead and start a sketch on that face. And starting at our center here, once again, we want to drag out a circle with a diameter of 0.125. And then we're going to finish our sketch. Extrude that the same distance, 0.125. Hit OK. And do our final sketch on that surface. Start a 2D sketch. And we're going to put a point right at that center mark here. Hit escape. Finish sketch. And we're going to make a hole. Alright, and it's not a through all, so we want to do distance. Has diameter of 0.0625 and a depth of 0.25. Oh, whoops. Alright, my bad. 0.0625. And that's 0.25. There we go, and hit OK. Alright, that is our wheel finished. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.